Hi, my name is Diane Bonner, and I would like to talk to you today about my course, the Pharmaceutical Quality Control PTC 120 class. I would like to share with you what my Blackboard course looks like. And show you exactly what my EPIC 110 has taught me to do with my class. The course starts out with the announcement page that gives the students a welcome message. My goal for this class was to have a well-packaged course that provides all the material that a student will need to successfully pass this course and provide all the answers to their questions even before they ask them. My favorite improvement was making all my PowerPoint presentations ADA accessible. That taught me a lot about what disability students have to manage in their college courses and how I have to look at the material in a different way by putting myself in their shoes. My advice to new faculty or those choosing to take the EPIC 110 process is be glad you are doing it. You will learn so much about this course, whether you've been teaching it for a while or if you're just preparing to teach the course for the first time. You will also learn a lot about yourself and how you learn. So as I said, students will start out with this welcome message. That's found on the announcement page as soon as they open up Blackboard. It introduces them to the course and to their instructor. It will inform them about the length of the class for a semester if it's 16 weeks, the beginning and ending dates, their meeting times, if they're seated or if they're meeting for some online Teams meetings classes, or if it's a strictly online class. It will remind you of the course entry quiz that has to be completed and where to find it. The message then suggests that you take a tour of the Blackboard site. And if you look over on the left-hand side in the Getting Started button that you click on, there is a welcome video from me, your instructor, telling you a little bit about the course. That information is also provided below in a short welcome message. And it lets you know that you have to familiarize yourself, especially if you're on Blackboard for the first time, where the location of all of the items are in order to complete this course. The left-hand column, as I said in the beginning, there is the announcement button, the Getting Started button, some faculty information button, and this is where you will see a picture of your instructor, their email address, their office location, what their office hours are, and what is the best way to contact them, and sometimes some little information about them. The Getting Started button will also describe how this course is organized. It will tell you that your lessons are going to be found in the lesson assignment button. If there is a discussion forum, that can be found by clicking on the collaboration discussion button. And then sometimes supplemental material is found in the course resources. It also reminds you before logging out on Blackboard to click on the Wake Tech Blackboard tab near the top of the screen and select your personal information just to check and see if it is correct. There is also a folder found in Getting Started where your syllabus and the department policies can be found and downloaded, or as it says here, you should read this first. And then there's some information on your course that will again remind you of what the official title is, not necessarily the one that you might be calling it in class. It will give you the course number, the number of credits, the division that the program is found in, the email address, what textbooks are going to be required. And usually this class is referred to by the textbook name because that is the material that will be covered. Quality, reliability, and process improvement. It will tell you that Blackboard will provide all your information for the course, gives a description about the course, what the course goals are, and what your student learning objectives should be. In the lessons and assignments, you will see that it starts out with an icebreaker assignment. That is the first lesson on your first day of class, usually completed your first week of class. It helps to get you acquainted with Blackboard, and if there are also some technical issues, because it does ask you to send emails to your instructor. You will also then see that all of the work is organized into weekly folders. For seated classes, usually one folder at a time will open up. For those that are taking an online class, all of the folders may be there in case you would like to work ahead of what the weekly material is for the dates that are provided. Each folder will have an introduction on what the material in that chapter will be about. And so it's just a brief summary. There are also a list of objectives that you should view at the beginning of the lesson. And then when you're completed the lesson and are ready to move on, you should check at the end to see if those objectives were met. Inside that weekly folder, you will see another folder for your assignments. In this folder, there is a task list at the top that reminds the students of what all has to be completed for the week. The reading assignments will then tell the student exactly what chapter of the textbook they will be reading, how many pages are in that textbook so that they can prepare ahead of time in case it happens to be a lengthy chapter. There is also a PowerPoint that is made from the chapter that is a brief summary of the material. It can give you a quick overview if you don't have the time immediately to read all of the paragraphs that are found in that chapter, but it is not a substitute for reading the material that is assigned. Then in the homework assignments, whatever assignment is being asked for that week, whether it is in one assignment or broken up into several assignments, it will tell you where the assignment can be found, what the assignment exactly is, what the point value will be for completing that assignment. It will also give you some specifications on how you submit that assignment. If it's a Word document or an Excel document or a PowerPoint, and then exactly what has to be listed before you submit that assignment. If the class is taught online, specific assignments will be noted as what will count as your weekly attendance. Each week, your assignments are given out, and they will look exactly like the previous week. So you see here in week 2, there is the introduction, the chapter objectives, the week assignment folder, and in there, the task list of what needs to be completed during that week, the reading assignment folder, the homework assignment folder. In this case, there happens to be 2 assignments with 2 different due dates, and it gives you the file name in which to save that work before you do submit it on Blackboard. A couple of weekly folders may have some additional material in them, like in week 5, there is in the weekly assignments a practice folder where it gives you an assignment that you can download. It tells you that it's not going to be graded, but it will give you the opportunity to submit it online so that you can get some comments back from your instructor. There also may be some additional assignments other than the homework assignments. So in this particular folder, we find that there is a video assignment, and so it gives you a little assignment to do. There's also some where it may be a writing assignment for you to turn in, or it could have a folder that has some supplemental material, as I have here in, I think it's in the week 12 folder. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's found in the week 6 folder. So you can see here below the week 6 assignments, there is an additional folder that has some supplemental materials in there. There is also, because this course requires a research paper, starting in week 13 before the end of the semester, there is an additional folder about the research paper and when it is due. This folder ends up being repeated in week 14, in week 15, and in week 16, so that you don't have to try and remember exactly what folder the research paper was found in, but it's given to you a month before it is due, so that will give you enough time to work on it before the end of the semester. And so to end this presentation of my Blackboard course, it did give me the opportunity to mention what I might continue to work on in this class. And so I would probably, after looking at other people's videos, want to add maybe some more pictures, a little bit of color, something to sort of jazz up. It's not exactly a course that lends itself to a lot of discussions or group projects that you can be working on. But anyway, maybe a little bit of color might end up helping. So I hope you have enjoyed the tour of the PTC 120 class, and perhaps one day I may end up seeing you in my class.